All right, here we go. We're on the inside of the booklet that we started yesterday. Look at C. It says log of 2x plus log of 5x plus 15 equals 2. Now, you already know a whole bunch about how to solve that. Here's the thing. There's something you have got to understand. So we're going to go down here. We're going to talk a minute. Now, I want you to get your calculator. And I want you to type in the log of negative 5. Now, you better not have gotten 1. If you did, you typed it in wrong. Now, I want us to talk about this for a minute. Why do you get non-real answer out of this? Why? Why? What is the base here? What power can I raise 10 to get a negative answer? I can't do that. If I raise 10 to the first power, what do I get? 10. If I raise 10 to the second power, what do I get? 100. If I raise 10 to the negative 1 power, I get 1/10. If I raise 10 to the negative 2 power, I get 1/100th. I can never get a negative as an answer. You cannot take the log of a negative number. If there's one thing you take away from today, it's that. You cannot take the log of a negative number. Okay? Okay. Now, let's use what you know, and let's solve this dang thing. Now, what do you know? You do know a way to make the left side of that equation have the word log written one time. So, I'm going to write, that's right, I'm going to write log of, I'm going to multiply the 2x by the 5x plus 15, right? 10x squared plus, anybody have trouble seeing what we just did? What I did is I condensed to make one log, but addition condenses with multiplication. So I did 2x times 5x plus 15. A super log. There you go. You with me there? Okay. Now that's equal to 2. Now you're like, well, I don't know what to do now. Yes, you do, because you know how to rewrite a logarithm as an exponential. Yeah, dadgum, don't even tell me. Log base 2 of 8 equals 3. How do you rewrite that with an exponent? I made this up. This as a log is this as an exponential. Okay? You've got to tell me if you're having trouble with something, all right? You've got to tell me. Now, what's your base? 10. 10 to the second power. What's 10 to the second power? 100. 10 to the second power equals getting from this step to this step. Here's what I did. I said 3 to the second power equals 9. That's what I just did. Now, what? Okay. So 10 to the second power equals nothing. But what is 10 to the second power? 100. Just keep going. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we spent a long time this year learning how to solve a quadratic equation. Your biggest exponent is a 2. Set the thing equal to 0. Minus 100 from both sides, so now here's what I heard. Oh, there's a GCF.
I didn't even do that. I didn't do that.
Factoring will never leave you as long as you are in a math class. Ever. Ever. Well, yeah, briefly in geometry, you're right. You're right. Okay. That ruins you. How do you factor x squared plus 3x minus 10? Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Okay.
X equals, right, 10 doesn't equal 0. But if x plus 5 equals 0, then what's x? There you go. Aha! Now hang on. What I have to see is, if I put this number in there, let's look. Okay, so if I let x equal negative 5, you've got to go back to the beginning. 2 times negative 5 is, no, don't put, no, touch the exit, no. Right here. 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. That would be the log of negative 10. Can I do that? No. Now, let's try x equal 2. Let's try x equal 2. If x is 2, now, here's what you're going to do. Now, listen. You're going to do it right here, okay? If x is 2, this is log of 4 plus log of, if x is 2, now, how would I condense that? Log of 100 and 10 to the second power is 2. Guess what? There's your answer. We're going to practice. Where'd I lose you?
There's never going to be a negative log.
Right. The log of 100 means 10, that's the base, because you don't see one. 10 to what power is 100? 2. Okay. D. Log of 5x plus log of x minus 1 equals 2. Can I tell you right now that you've already done the hardest one of all the problems on here? Now, condense. Condense. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to think, all right, what is this? Because don't I have to multiply those together? What is that? 5x squared minus 5x. Well, not yet. Not yet. Equals what? Oh, but I know how to rewrite a log as an exponential. What's my base on my log? 10. 10 to the second power equals right here, yeah. I know my math. All right. How do I solve that? Minus 100. So I'm going to have 5x squared minus 5x minus 100. Look, we got to make solving logs be fun. We got to find a way to make that fun, right? Okay, so.
Just start wrapping.
Okay, now, what in the world do I do with that? Which is? All right, good. Signs are different. I factored x squared minus x minus 20.
Where the two x's go?
Where'd the two x's go? If I distribute, if I FOIL these back, there's my x squared. Minus 5x plus 4x is minus x. And then there's your minus 20.
Okay.
So, no, minus 5 and plus 4, because I need this to be a minus, so I need to put my bigger number with the minus. Oh, you mean answers? Oh, yeah, you're ahead of me. Yeah. Yeah. No, Giselle, you're right. So x equals negative 4 and 5. Well, now remember, just because you get a negative here, is that going to make one of these negative? Ah, so if x is negative 4, does this make this do the log of a negative number? That's bad. That's bad. Now, but you're going to check x equal 5 because they might, what if they're both wrong? X equal 5. If x is 5, this is the log of, if x is 5, plus the log of, if x is 5, but that's the log of, if you condense it, because you do multiplication, right? 25 times 4. What is the log of 100? 2. Look right there. 2. So x is 5. All right. Snap. 3 log base 8 of x equals 2. Now, there are 2 ways to do this problem. We're going to do it both ways, all right? Both ways. 8 squared. Well, now I can't do that yet because I got that 3 out there. Okay. What can I do with that 3? Okay, so one way I could do it is I can make that 3 be an exponent again, where it came from. Right, Craig? Right. Aiden, Craig. Right. Hello. What if I pull this back up as an exponent? This would be x to the 3rd power, right? Say again. So, let's rewrite this as an exponential. 8 to the 2nd power equals x cubed. What is 8 to the 2nd power? I don't cube it, I cube root it. You got to make sure it works. Don't even mess with me. You got to make sure it works. If x is 4, then that's 3 times the log base 8 of 4. What do you want to do with that 3? So that would be the log base 8 of 4 to the 3rd power, which is log base 8 of 64. And 8 to what power is 64? Dun, 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 dun. 2. So, x equals 4. There's another way to do this one. Now, let me show you the other way to do it. What? Okay. I could have divided both sides by that 3. So, now let's just look. Let's just look at it. I could have divided both sides by 3. Right? That's legal. You're going. Rewrite it as an exponential. 8 to the 2/3 power equals x. You have learned how to do this. Remember, the bottom number is the root. The top number is the exponent. What's the cube root of 8? 2. What's 2 to the 2nd power? Do I care which way you do it? Not a bit. No, it won't. I promise. I promise. All right. Let's do F, and then I'm going to let you take a break. F. Log of 5x equals log of 2x plus 9. So what would I do? Subtract. Good. There you go. Why can I do this right here? Aha. Aha. So Aaron said subtract 2x from both sides. X equals. Now, what you got to do? You got to check it. You got to check. Are you sure? The log of 15 equals the log of. There you go. All right, short break. Now let's continue. We have 4 more to do. So let's go to the right side. Right side. Okay, take a look at that. Why do I need to add 10 to both sides? Yeah, so get the log by itself, right? So if I add 10 to both sides, I'm going to have log base 3 of x plus 3 equals what?
0.
Equals 0. Why?
Power of 0.
Yeah, because we're going to rewrite this as an exponential 3 to the 0 power. What's 3 to the 0 power? Has to equal x plus 3. So x equals -2. Now, here's the question. Oh my gosh, that's a negative. Does it work? Oh my gosh, that's a negative. Ah, so let's figure this out. -10 plus log base 3 of 1. Now, holy mackerel. What is log base 3 of 1? 3 to what power is 1? 0. This is -10 plus 0, which is -10. Ah, -10. Works. On B, log of x plus log of 8 equals 2. What am I going to do? It's, aha. Can I condense because they have the same base?
Yeah.
Log of what? No, I don't, no. Once I've got log, I rewrite it as an exponential. What's the base? So 10 to the second power equals now, yeah, hang on. Simplify that fraction. Look, if you are, mercy me. Look, go on your calculator and go to alpha y equals to fraction. 25 over 2. 25 over 2. Now, what am I going to make you do? Check it. Because my whole goal in life is to make yours miserable.
Hey, I love this.
Tobacco always says that though. He does. Because you're probably asleep.
Yeah, I was in this class.
Wait a minute.
No.
Whatever you want the same science class if you never.
Let's finish this. Go. How can I condense right here? Log of 25 over 2 times 8, which is 100. So this is the log of 100. 10 to what power is 100? 2. 4, smart aleck. There's your answer right there. Here we go. We're on C, right? Log base 7 of x minus 2 plus, indeed, C.
Oh my gosh, I'm rewriting the problem.
You need an eraser. What can I do to this thing? How? Oh. So this is log base 7 of x minus 2 times x plus 3, right? X squared. I'm listening. I'm loving those words. X squared plus 3x minus 2x. What's plus 3x minus 2x? I don't know. Haven't done the problem. How'd you find x without even doing that? You guess and check, don't you? Turd, do not guess and check. Do it this way. Listen. You didn't guesstimate. Now, here we go. What could I do here? Why can I get rid of the logs? Because both of them are log base 7. Almost. What do we do?
Negative.
Where'd hold it? Where'd I lose you? You're not lost. You just haven't wrote that down yet. All right. What do we do?
Plus, minus.
Uh-huh. All right.
Negative 5.
That's 5 minus 4 is 1.
Now it's negative 5.
It has to be 4 because it's
Negative 5 doesn't work? Because that would be a negative, wouldn't it?
Now guess how we gotta plug it in.
we don't go.
Always gotta double check.
X equal 4. But listen, here's the thing about checking it. If you check it and it works, you know you're right. If x is 4, yeah, don't even mess with me. If x is 4, this is 2, just shoot. Log of 7, like, what's this? If x is, oh, 4.
7 is 14.
And then 2 times 7 is 14. There you go. Dawson's getting riled up over there, I'm saying. Okay. Here we go. Last one. Log of x minus log of 2 equals 1. Condense it. This is log of, no, quit. No, I got to get rid of the logs first. What's your base? 10 to the first power equals, so what's x? You multiply both sides by 2. Now, log of 20 minus log of 2 is the log of 10, and the log of 10 is 1. Dun, da, da, da. Dun, da, da, da. You did well. This was a little bit of a chaotic class, but you did well.